Good morning to all of you. In the last lecture, we was in that the very important articles as far as your construction technology point of view, that is the RMC plant. Its component parts and their descriptions, then merit and demerits of the RMC plant. Okay. Now, in the today's lecture, we will see how the actual working is going on with the at the RMC plant. Okay. Now let me share my presentation with all of you. So in the last lecture, we was talk about regarding about this module 3 and one of the important articles, that is the RMC plant. Okay. The ready mix concrete plant. Then its layout and the production capacity. Then the another important articles in this particular module 3 is types of concrete mixers, then machinery for vertical and horizontal transportations of concrete, then grouting, then underwater concreting. So this is very important articles which we are going to learn in the incoming lectures, that is the underwater concreting. Then types of formwork. What are the various requirements for the good formwork? What are the various techniques and tools which is required for the formwork? Then how the formwork is placed to cast a beam, column, slabs in case of the residential building, and if you want to do the formwork for any type of the constructions. Then what are the various methods by which we can place the formwork in the normal and difficult situations. So this is a syllabus for module 3. Then already we have started this particular ready mix concrete plant in the last lectures. So we was seen that the introductions part, then how the development of this RMC plant is happen in case of the India, that is the history of the development of ready mix concrete in case of the India. This is one of the important things we have to learn. Then what is the scope of ready mix concrete plant? Then the flow chart for manufacturing process. So how the concrete is manufactured at the RMC plant. So we have the flow chart for manufacturing process. Then the actual manufacturing process in the RMC plant, and then we have certain equipment to transport the ready mix concrete from the plant up to your construction site. So with the help of transit mixers, we can transport the RMC, that is the ready mix concrete, at your particular site. So this is you can say the certain things we have to learn in case of the RMC. Then what is RMC? We have covered these things also in the last lectures. RMC is a specialized concrete in which the various ingredients such as cement, aggregate and other ingredients are weigh batch at the plant in a central or truck mixer before delivery to the construction site in a condition ready for placing by the customers. Okay. So what we have to do in case of the RMC plant, we have certain ingredients of the concrete such as cement, aggregate, coarse aggregate or fine aggregate, then water. We have to add all these ingredients and we have to mix all these with a good proportion, and we have to transport that ready mix concrete at a particular site. Then RMC plant, another thing is that a ready mix concrete is a batch or manufacture in a plant called batch plant or the concrete batching plant. Okay. Then why one should go for this particular RMC? What is the need of this particular RMC? Okay. If you see here, the rapid development is going on. You can see in case of the road network. Okay. The concrete, that is the rigid pavement, is constructing in a, you can say, the very fast track development will be going on in case of the rigid pavement. Rigid pavement means it is made up of with the concrete. Okay. So as per the Ministry of Government, you can see there the rigid pavement is going on in a very fast track development, and that's why we required a huge quantity of the ready mix concrete. So due to the rapid development, we come across with the ready mix concrete. Then the concrete accountability ingredients and they reduce the overall time. Okay. So in these two particular figure, if you see here, this is the ready mix plant, and we have a transit mixer. This transit mixer, which is mounted on a truck or dumper, and with the help of this, we have to supply this particular ready mix concrete at your particular site, and with the help of such assembly, we have to place at a particular locations where you want. So one of the important is that the overall cost of the constructions and the overall time will reduces. Okay, due to the rapid the fast process will be going on in case of the RMC plant, and ultimately the total cost of the construction will reduces at a faster rate. Then also we have seen that as per the American Concrete Institute Committee, the definition for the ready mix concrete, and as per the Indian Standard Specification IS 4926/2003, how this committee or this particular Indian standard, how the RMC is defined. So as per the Indian Standard Specification, the ready mix concrete mixed in a stationary mixer in a central batching and mixing plant or in a truck mixer, and supply in fresh condition to the purchaser either at the site or into the purchaser vehicles. Okay. So as per the Indian Standard Specification, you have to write these particular definitions. Okay. Then another thing is that the one of the important advantages of this, with the help of a boom or a pipe, we can place the ready mix concrete up to 80-meter height or more than that also. So this is a particular, you can say, the advantages of this particular ready mix concrete. Then we have also seen that the flow chart of manufacturing process. Okay. So this is a flow chart we have to use at the ready mix concrete. Okay. So this is a mixer. If you see here, we have various types of the ingredients, coarse aggregate, which have 10 mm, Then two types of the category of fine aggregate 1 and fine aggregate 2. Then the coarse aggregate which having the size 10 mm which come in the skip bucket or weighing belt. Then the coarse aggregate will also we have to add in case of the belt. Then another component parts is there, the cement weighing hopper. So the cement storage, okay, that is known as the silos. Thus, there are two types of the silos, one for cement and one for the another admixtures, such as fly ash, okay, or the silica flume. If you want to increase the strength of the concrete, we have to add certain ingredient with the normal concrete, okay. So such kind of arrangement will be there at the plant. Then we have a water tank, okay. So with this particular mixers, the connections will be there. We have a pump setup. Then the pump setup is a delivery pipe is attached with the mixers. So with the functions of the ready mix concrete is done at the, you can say, the working place or working chambers, and this is done, all this done with the help of the computer programming. Then we have admixture tank, okay. So if you want to increase the strength of a particular tank, there is another arrangement, that is admixture tank, okay. So all these things are come together at a particular mixtures, okay, and then the mixing will going on, and then below that there is a transit mixers, okay. So with the help of a pipe we have to discharge after proper mixing in the transit mixer, okay, and we have to transport that particular concrete at a particular site. So this is a simple procedure how we can do the manufacturing of the particular concrete, that is at a RMC plant, okay. Then in this slide we have seen that what are the various different component parts of the batching plant. See here we have the aggregate delivery. From a mine we have to deliver the aggregate at a particular batching plant. Then we have the aggregate receiving hoppers. So this is a aggregate receiving hoppers. Then aggregate storage. So these are the compartment. At this place we have to store the required quantity of the aggregate according to the capacity of the plant. Then we have the conveyor belt. So this is a conveyor belt. So from this we have to pick up certain aggregate or other materials, other ingredients, and we have to damp these particular materials at the aggregate receiving hoppers. Then we have the cement silos. So this is a particular cement silos, okay. One for storage of the cement and another is for a particular ingredient, okay, to increase the strength of the concrete. For example, this silos is for the silica fume concrete or the silica fume, or you can say the flash. So from this the cement is come into this particular hopper, and then we have to add the flash, okay, for a particular in this particular hopper. So these are the two silos. Then we have a cement delivery, then we have the mixers, okay, then admixtures, then ready mix truck with return concrete, then recycled water, okay. So another important thing is that we have to use the recycled water, means the potable water, which is drinkable, the quality of water which is used for the purpose of the manufacturing process, or if you want to add this particular water in this the concrete, then it is a potable, a good quality water we have to use. Then reclaim aggregate, then we have the pump setup, then the water storage tank will be there. This is a water storage tank, and then the concrete loaded in the ready mix concrete, and all these things are done at the control room. So we have the control room. So all this working is done by sitting in the control room. Okay. So how the arrangement is going on through the control room, we will see with the help of a small videos. Okay. Then this is a you can say the top view of a particular ready mix concrete, and this is also we was seen in the last lectures. Okay. So here this is a particular the hopper in which the all ingredient are mixed together. Then this is a belt conveyor. The ready mix concrete is come through this belt conveyor, and we can release or discharge this particular concrete in the transit mixers. Okay, and this transit mixer is transported the RMC at a particular site. So this is a simple procedure. So we have a cement bag, we have to store carefully. We have the this is a you can say the small ready mix concrete, okay, plant. This is a semi automatic ready mix plant. This is not a fully automatic, this is a semi automatic ready mix concrete plant. So what is the difference between the fully automatic ready mix concrete plant and semi or the manual, we will see in the next slide. Okay. Then we also seen that the process of mixing, okay, how the mixing will happen in case of the at the RMC plant. Then we also seen that the advantages and certain disadvantages of a particular RMC. The concrete is produced under the control conditions, okay. Then placing and the transportation is easy. Then dust pollution is reduced. Then RMC uses bulk cement instead of bag cement, okay. That is the wastage of cement will be reduced by the RMC. Then high speed of the construction will going on with the help of this particular RMC. Then the ultimately the noise will reduce, and the air pollution is also reduced. Then environmental pollution is also reduced, and the lower maintenance cost. So these are the main advantages of the ready mix concrete. Then there are certain disadvantages also we have seen in the last lectures. Require huge initial investment because we required the land, and to purchase the land we required a large amount. Okay. So the initial investment is very large in case of the ready mix concrete. No suitable for small project. Okay. So not suitable for small project. They need an effective transportation system from the batching plant to the job site. Then labor should be ready at the site to cast the concrete in position without any delay to avoid slump in the concrete. So uh, uh, the skilled labor should be you can say available at a particular site, so as to we can place all this particular concrete within a given stipulated time frame. Otherwise there will be a delay, then the setting time will increases, and setting time there is a particular setting time. Okay. So if you not place at a particular time, then ultimately the concrete will goes to the hardened state, and due to which the wastage of that particular concrete will happen. And to avoid these things, the labor should be ready at the site. Then the concrete has limited time and should be used within 210 minutes of the batching the plant. The another important thing is that we have to consider these things. Traffic jam or breakdown of the vehicle can create a problem. So good condition vehicle we have to use for the transportation of the concrete. Okay. So these are the things or the disadvantages in case of the RMC plant. Okay. Then I would like to play one important Kolkane RMC which is situated in the Pune.
Karaoke RMC is a ready-mix concrete manufacturer based
The voice is coming
in Pune.
now. Voice is coming. Anybody unmute and tell me.
With an unmatched
Yes, sir.
expertise acquired
Okay,
across
okay,
decades,
okay.
they've achieved the status of being the largest RMC manufacturer and supplier in Pune. Consistent quality and reliable service are the foundation of Karaoke RMC. Our products are backed by intense quality control and state-of-the-art infrastructure, which brings guarantee of best product delivery to our clients. The company exercises strict control on the quality of all ingredients by performing rigorous testing, applying stringent protocols on process parameters, monitoring key properties of concrete in the fresh as well as hardened state, and applying the well-known Kusum technique to quickly detect any changes in the properties of concrete. Our team's constant quest to deliver best-in-the-class products have enabled us to sustain a top-class quality. We use sophisticated plant and equipments which enable us to produce high-quality concrete. A diligent team of professionals with strong experience in the RMC industry who ensure that each batch of concrete adheres to uniform quality standards. Our robust dispatch and tracking system, GPS, enable us to guarantee optimum order booking, visibility, and tracking of deliveries. The Karaoke RMC fleet contains an array of modern and well-maintained vehicles, including mixer vehicles and concrete pumps, to ensure we can deliver quality concrete products and reliable service to all our customers throughout Pune. We have ground line pumps that can cover up to 300 meters and can deliver concrete at about 1 to 2 cubic meters per minute. The company owns new state-of-the-art equipment, high-capacity concrete pumps, including 36 numbers of 10 cubic meters capacity transit mixers. The success of a high-rise pumping operation depends on the expertise of selection of right equipment, preparation of the right mix design, proper handling, and maintenance of the whole system in compliance with the HSE standards. Our vision to build the foundations of the future while retaining the values of today. To be universally respected and admired for customer service, operational excellence, consistent quality, and ethical practices. Karaoke.
So after that particular video, how the process is going on and the at the RMC plant you have seen earlier. Then the important thing is that I would like to share with all of you, that is the manufacturing process of concrete in the RMC plant. Okay, so how the manufacturing process is going on. So these are the particular raw material we required at the particular RMC plant, and all of us familiar with these particular materials, that is the water, then certain additives, then cement, aggregate and air. Okay, so this raw material we required at the particular RMC plant. Ready mix concrete is made from cement, aggregate and water. Then aggregate make up majority of the concrete volume, and the cement provide resistance. Okay, then the what is the importance thing is that whatever may be the additives we are going to use, ensure the particular properties such as improved durability and shortening the hardening time. So the setting time is shortened due to the particular additives. Then during the mixing phase, we control every step to ensure the quality and the uniformity. So this is about the raw material, and we have to care regarding about this particular raw material. Then the another thing is that the aggregate. So aggregate, which make up roughly 60 to 75% of ready mix concrete volume, are obtained from the quarries and aggregate banks. Okay, so generally the care should be taken while using the particular aggregate. So 60 to 75% of the ready mix concrete volume is roughly consumed with the help of this particular aggregate. Then we have different types of the additives. Additives are solid or liquid chemicals. Okay, the additives are in the form of solid or liquid chemicals, substance that can be added to ready mix concrete before or during the preparations. The main purpose behind using the additives is to increase the strength of the concrete, increase the durability and reduce the setting time. Okay, the most commonly used additive either improve a hardened concrete durability or reduce a concrete water content in an effort to shortening the setting times. Then the another important contents or the ingredients at the RMC, that is the water. So potable water, drinkable water should be used. A good quality of the water should be used at a particular RMC. Then we have a different types of the cement. If you see in the current market, okay, so many different types of the cement is available in the market. So what are the various types of cement is available in the market? Do the survey, then see the you can say the strength of that particular cement, then grade of that particular cement, and select a proper type of cement for your ready mix concrete. The most widely used cement are grey Portland type 1 and Pozzolana Portland type 2 cement. Okay, so many variety of cement is available. Then the concrete mixing. During the mixing phase, the different components came together to produce a uniform concrete. Okay, the mixing time is registered from the movement material, and water is poured into the cement mixers and it begins rotating. So the rotation of this particular transit mixer is 2 to 6 times in a minute. Okay, so such rotation continue from the plant up to your site. So this care should be taken in case of the while transportation of the concrete. So while transporting the concrete to a site, the cement mixer never stops revolving at a speed of 2 to 6 rotation per minute. So earlier I have told you you have to care regarding about this particular rotations. Okay, so you have to maintain 2 to 6 rotation per minute until the transit mixture is come at the site. This process is continue. Then we have generally three types of the ready mix concrete. So what are those different types of the ready mix concrete? First one is transit mix concrete. Second, shrink mix concrete, and the central mix concrete. Now let us try to understand what is a transit mix concrete. So in case of the transit mix concrete, what will be happening? It is also called as a dry batch concrete, okay? Because all the basic ingredients, including water, are charged directly into the truck mixers. So what is happening in case of the transit mix concrete? All these ingredient, okay, whatever may be the ingredient which is required to produce a concrete, cement, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, water and cement, we have directly charged into the truck mixers. The mixer drum is revolve fast at a charging speed during the loading of the material, okay, and after that it continue rotation at a normal speed. In this type of ready mix concrete, also three types of variations are concrete mix at job site, okay, you can mix the concrete at your job site on the site, then concrete mix in transit, and the third variations in this particular ready mix concrete is that the concrete mix in the yard. So you can do your mixing itself at the job site or in the transit mixers and in the yards. We have a yard, bring the all ingredient together and mix in a particular proportion and obtain a ready mix concrete. So these are the variations in case of the transit mix concrete. Then the another type of ready mix concrete is that shrink mix concrete. So what is shrink mix concrete? The concrete is partially mixed in the plant mixer and then balance mixing is done in the truck mounted drum mixer during the transit time. So what is this? In case of the shrink mix concrete, the concrete is partially mixed in the plant mixer and then balance mixing is done in the truck mounted drum mixer during the transit time. The amount of mixing in the transit mixer depends upon the extent of the mixing done in the central mixing plant. Test should be conducted to establish the requirement of mixing the drum mixers, okay. So this is about the shrink mix concrete. Then the central mix concrete. It is also called as a central batching plant where the concrete is roughly mixed before loading into the truck mixers, okay. So in case of the central mix concrete, ready mix concrete, what we have to do? What we have to do? We have to mix thoroughly at the batching plant, okay, before loading into the truck mixers. Sometimes the plant is referred as a wet batch or pre-mix plants. While transporting the concrete, the truck mixer acts as a agitator only, okay. Sometimes when workability requirement is low or the lead is less, lead means a horizontal distance from the RMC plant up to your site, that is known as the lead. Lead is the distance in kilometer. So or the lead is less, non-agitating units or dump truck can also be used. So this is about the central mix concrete. Then what are the various, the you can say the equipment which is required at the you can say the RMC plant. we use moving belt, then crane, water pump or tank, then mixer truck, then screw conveyor. We required excavators, we required power generator, then hydraulic pump, then mixer, then power motor and air compressors. So these are the arrangement we required at the arrangement, you can say, these are the equipment generally we required at the RMC plant. Then I would like to play one of the important video.
HZS series concrete mixing plant produced by Zhengzhou Changli has some characteristics: higher production efficiency, better mixing quality, accurate weighing systems, longer working services and locking well. HZS series are widely used for building high-speed railway, highway, buildings, bridges, airports, ports, and water conservancy projects. The whole mixing plant includes aggregate batching machine, feeding belt conveyor, silos, screw conveyors, weighing scales, transition hopper, additive feed system, mixer, control system, pneumatic system, and water supply system. It adopted the modular design and easy to assembly to disassembly. The standard design of aggregate batching machine has 4 bins. Also, the bins can be designed as multi-bins according to customer's requirement, including storage bin, vibrating motors and steel frame, wing bins, belt conveyor, sensors, cylinders. The aggregates will be fitted into bins by wheel loader or belt conveyor. When batching the materials, the doors are opened by the cylinders, and each aggregate discharges into their own weighing hopper for accurate accumulated weighing or individual weighing. Microcomputer automatically alarms when overweight. After aggregates batching finished, the aggregates will be transported onto inclined feeding belt conveyor by flat belt conveyor. Inclined feeding belt conveyor adopts semi-closed design, waterproof and dustproof. Maintenance walkway is designed of the proof and dust-proof. Maintenance walkway is designed of the inclined belt conveyor, easy for belt maintenance, and with emergency stop-proof switch, make sure easy maintenance and safety. Central has a tension device. Ensure adequate tension to prevent belt slippage. The top has automatic cleaning device, scraper and belt cleaning. Ensure belt as clean as new. Material is transported from the feeding inclined belt conveyor to the transition hopper in the upper part of the host mixer for temporary storage. Aggregate weighting hopper is a transition hopper. Play the role of a temporary aggregate storing. It shortens the cycle working time in a mixing station. The dust removal device mix aggregate, cement, coal ash generated, collected, and prevent contamination. Powder stored in silo, which is composed of silo body, top roof dust collector, level indicator, inlet tubes, manual butterfly valves, broken arch devices, and other components. Cement powder is transported by screw conveyor to the weighing hopper for metering. Powder metering hopper employs precise weighing sensors to ensure accurate powder weighing. Water and admixtures transported through the pipeline to the respective weighing hopper weighing. After weighing, the butterfly below the admixture weighing hopper then open. The admixture discharged into the water weighing hopper for mixing, dilution, and then discharged to the host via a booster pump. Chanley Group developed the JS series twin shaft compulsory mixer with high mixing efficiency, good uniformity, good sealing performance, safety, and high reliability, etc. advantages. The mixer is mainly made up of the mixing system, feeding systems, discharge systems, water supply systems, electrical systems, and other components. Mixing barrel is welded together. Mixing cylinder liner inlaid with 5 kinds, with countersunk head screws are firmly coupled with the barrel. Ensure the liner interchangeability. Spindle seal with new Chanley patented sealing technology. Multiple seals, imported original seal, ensure the sealing reliability. Mixing blades adopt new generation of double helix with continuous stirring, replacing the traditional shovel blade mixing blades. Mixing time can be shortened more than 50%, and stirring evenness increases more than 15%. Mixing blades are with double helix shape. The spiral arrangement of the mixing blades curved to form a double helix and two opposite rotation axes, at the same time that the material vigorous radial and axial propulsion movement intensifies, making the material in the mixing bucket as a boiling status and mixed in the short time. Using top automatic lubrication pump, centralized lubrication for all parts, to ensure that the shaft seal durability. The spray device is designed in right above of the two spindles and parallel with them, making the host water spray mixing process more uniform. Pressure pump high pressure water jet can quickly rinse residues adhered to the two spindles. Keep the spindle always as clean as new. Power supply is with safety lock design for the sake of life respect. In use of advanced digital control system for centralized control of every part of the operation of the equipment. Software designed perfectly. Check the statistical production data at all times. Internal equipped with desk, cabinet, displays, monitors, air conditioners, printers, and other equipment. Can monitor real-time job status in mixing station. The last command issued from the control system, the completed stirred material injected to concrete mixer truck by discharging hopper.
So this is how the mixing is done at a concrete plant. So this is the things we have completed in the today's lectures. Then I would like to hold one of the important questions. Then be a part of these particular questions. Where is Google Form? Where is form? Directly I can put the questions here or now the setting is changes. Okay. So the question is that in a small work, concrete is transported using how the form is, where is form now? Various types of the form, the setting is changed. This is sticker. No. So where is
सर वो
the
एक्सक्लेमेशन के बाजू में शायद से
where? Because the setting is changed. Because
थर्ड वाला आइकॉन
this one.
लेफ्ट वाला अटैच आई थिंक सो
No, this is
वो
the
नहीं
text.
हाँ वो उसके बाजू का
No, this is upload from the computer. But where is the different types of the form? I would like to take a form.
डोंट नो सर
Where is different types of the form? Because the setting is changed. Where is form? No, I don't find the form. Okay. This is this is send. Schedule a meeting sticker, then emoji. Where it is? The setting is changed because the new meeting detail, then meeting notes. This is meeting notes. Take a note. No. So where I should go? Anybody is having idea where I should go? Where I can find the different types of the form? Is anybody is having idea? If I want to do the poll, then where I should go? Is anybody is having idea?
नो सर
No, because I couldn't find the that form because the setting is changed. And this is the format. What is the format? Type new. Okay, this is text highlighter, then sticker, then underline, and then we have different types of the quotes, and then related leads, increase, decrease, paragraph. And where is form? No, I couldn't find it. Okay, today we. So anybody unmute and tell me the exact answer for this. In a small work, okay, the question is like this: in a small works, the concrete is transported using pans, pumps, conveyor belts, or buckets. Anybody unmute and tell me what is your correct answer? In
Bucket?
small, no.
Sir,
In
pan, sir,
small,
pan.
okay. This first one is correct. In a small works,
Pan.
concrete is transported using pan. Okay, fine. So I will see in the next time where I would like to means if I want to make a poll, then where The facility is there. Okay, so if anybody is having any questions regarding about whatever may be the syllabus we have covered in today's lecture, then ask. Otherwise, we will leave today's meeting. Okay. Anybody is having question? Majid? Majid is in front of me.
No, sir. No question.
No question.
No, sir.
Ask something question. Ask some question. You always put one question. Okay. So okay. I am very thankful to everyone being here in today's lecture. So I declare that today's lecture is over. Because first I would like also download the attendance. Okay, attendance. One file was downloaded. Okay. End meeting.